You know when Dave Chappelle went to Africa and those two guys who aren't as funny took over and did the lost episodes of the Chappelle Show? That's like today. I am Dave Chappelle. This office is Africa. And Iron Man VR is the lost episode. The only difference is that when Girlfriend Reviews comes back, we're still going to be funny. This isn't the episode we wanted to upload today. It's not even the episode we wanted to upload 2 years ago when we made it. So why, you ask? I will let Stu Pickles answer that question.
Because I've lost control of my life.
You see, the video we wanted to upload today is one of the most intense videos we've ever tried to do. We had to learn all kinds of new things like scripting in Python, working with database managers, Microsoft Power Business Intelligence. The thing about working with large databases is you need a working CPU. And when I found out from Intel that my CPU electrocuted itself to death yesterday, I thought, well, things can't get any worse. Let's upload the one video that we decided we better not upload that video. And we've uploaded some stinkers. So that's what's been going on, turning this 10 square foot room into a edit bay, video game streaming set, and music production studio. By the way, check out this telescopic... You check it out. You saw it. So before we all witness this lost episode of Girlfriend Reviews, which is sure to bag us the Content Creator of the Year award at the Jeff Keighley show, I just want to give a big thank you to our Patreon subscribers. Please don't let seeing your name in this list remind you to cancel your subscription, because your contributions have paid for all the ramen and saltines we're living on right now. And also, we have a honeymoon to go on in November to Japan. And it's not a good time to go on a honeymoon when you have had almost no income for 3 months, because you're doing work that YouTube doesn't pay you to do, but that is necessary. And not everyone is as lucky and beautiful as Logan Paul.
I'm learning Japanese.
Shelby's learning Japanese. She's getting really good at it. So I promise you, we'll be working hard on Girlfriend Reviews, and we are very close to finishing a really cool video for you. But today, you get this. Should your boyfriend play Iron Man VR?
My boyfriend plays all the best VR games he can get his hands on. So he has cried every day that he couldn't get his hands on Robert Downey Jr. because Iron Man VR was not available for a headset that we owned. Until now.
Oh, there he is.
Iron Man VR has been released on the Quest 2, and Matt didn't just get his hands on it. He practically crawled inside Robert Downey Jr.'s skin and wore it to the set of a Marvel movie that you probably saw in a dream.
Smell this. To make me think. What is that? Pepper? I don't know. Okay, do you know what that is? Can you smell? Do you know what that is?
Despite my boyfriend's bizarre acting choices,
Do a barrel roll!
Iron Man VR is actually a pretty good Marvel movie.
You know, the gym has showers.
Unfortunately, between every quippy action scene, I had to watch a different movie called Goofing Around in Tony Stark's House. Ooh. Ooh. Yay! And while that film did have some pretty funny moments,
You can just not play the game, and you can play disc golf. I'm gonna get this disc golf into that disc golf basket. Ready?
Huh?
Oh! Did you see that?
What? It also went on longer than the entire MCU.
I could handle more.
So, this isn't a review of Iron Man VR. This is a review of what it's like to live with someone who plays the role of Tony Stark in Iron Man VR.
Philanthropist, gamer, playboy.
Living with someone who plays in virtual reality always comes with double the entertainment because you get to watch the game and whatever the hell this is. Obviously, this game really makes my boyfriend feel like Iron Man.
Hi, my name is Tony.
But it really makes me feel like I'm dating a 10-year-old.
The same impulses.
By the way, the game has all of the sound effects that Iron fans will be familiar with. So I would like to apologize in advance that all of the footage I will be showing was dubbed over by a man in his 30s. But Matt didn't just immerse himself into the world of Iron Man with his sound effects. He also wrote a lot of his own dialogue, such as,
Pepper, Pepper!
which greatly enhanced a scene called Meet Pepper Downstairs.
Pepper! Pepper! Pepper!
It wasn't a hard quest, but by periodically yelling,
Pepper!
my boyfriend helped keep track of the plot while Tony Stark played piano with the back of his hands.
Pepper!
Or balanced a statue of Iron Man on a globe,
Pepper!
for some reason.
Pepper! Pepper! Pepper!
Eventually, the screenplay that was written by the actual writers happened, and it was much more sensical.
Pepper! Pepper! Oh, Pepper! Oh, hey, Pepper.
Welcome to your connecting flight.
There's that Tony Snark.
Good one! The gameplay, though, is really where this super suit shines.
24 karat cool.
Each chapter is a linear scripted set piece, which means my boyfriend couldn't get distracted by all of the open world hole-up-a minutes that he normally would be distracted by.
I gotta go. Oh! Uh-oh.
And the progression kept us motivated by constantly unlocking Iron Man's abilities, which were hilariously accurate to watch someone use. That's the chest beam.
It's over, okay.
There were occasions when Matt would seamlessly switch from flying with his hands to shooting from his hands to bending his wrist down and shooting from his wrists to doing a big punch where I'm like, oh my god, am I dating Iron Man?
Nick Fury! Nick Fury's here!
Care for a game?
That's cool. But then the chapter would end, and he would go back to playing basketball with a cherry he found in the fridge. And I'd be like, oh my god, am I dating an Iron Man child?
Can you tie a knot with the cherry stem?
Yes.
Show me.
Okay.
Conclusion, Iron Man VR is honestly one of the better VR titles that we've played, especially on the Quest 2, which doesn't have any cables or capes to get snagged on, which is good because as a superhero, you're doing a lot of turning and flying and shooting, and you don't want no strings to hold you down. Most importantly, VR always makes a hilarious group activity even when it's a single-player story because look at it.
Go down. Better than I remember, honestly. Why didn't we was it because of your haircut?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. We're still alive. Whether or not the channel will survive this episode remains to be seen. But stay tuned. All right, Factor. You've waited long enough. We've been pushing the videos. And you know what? I think that this video is better than the one we were going to put your sponsor on. Probably. So everybody go eat your Factor. Here we go.
Hi, I'm a chef, but even chefs get tired of cooking. Thankfully, when I want something quick and easy, I don't have to compromise my gourmet palate. Thanks to today's sponsor, Factor. Factor makes meeting your nutrition goals easier than ever by delivering fresh, dietitian-approved meals right to your doorstep. Hey, guess what? We're super stressed. So it has been just an absolute blessing to have Factor meals ready and available. I can wait for 2 minutes. Being a chef, I have very sophisticated tastes. Thankfully, the meals at Factor are made by other sophisticated palates, such as my own. Factor has everything you could ever want. They have the most delicious meals for every sort of diet and dietary restrictions, vegetarian, protein-rich, gourmet, and with a fresh menu every week, you will never get tired of these delicious freaking meals. They also have loads of delicious add-ons. I love the juices. I feel very strongly that you should try it for yourself, and so if you decide to heed my advice, you can go to Factor75.com or click the link below and use code GirlfriendReviews50 to get 50% off your first Factor box and 20% off your next month of orders. That's code GirlfriendReviews50 at Factor75.com to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month of orders. What a deal! Thank you, Factor!